We're here back in the fantasy bar talking some baseball. Huge slate of games on Tuesday night. We are back with 6 of my favorite plays, including some power spots I really love tonight. We'll get you some value. My favorite stack, as always, a starting pitcher in the mid-range I really like. And my favorite play on the entire slate who's been red hot. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. Send a belly up to the fantasy bar. Welcome in, guys. Tuesday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Back talking some baseball here in the fantasy bar. 6 guys fresh off the tap for you for this huge Tuesday night slate on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you as always. Stop by, checking out today's video. Before we get to those plays, do me a favor, take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you have not already. Solid day for us yesterday. Great start out of our starting pitcher in Shawver. Home runs from Christian Yelich and our Beast of the Night, Pete Alonso. Congrats to our Beast of the Night contest winners. You'll have a shot to win that contest coming up at the end of the video, which comes with a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. All right, couple rain spots. Looks pretty dicey in New York for the Yankees game, and Colorado, pretty certain that one will get canceled. So we'll avoid those 2 spots, get you some spots that I really like here for Tuesday night. All right, first bat up for us at first base, guy that's been very good to us this season, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of Toronto. So to me, still a great value. Yes, he's 5,300 on DraftKings, but you can make an argument he should be up closer to 6K. FanDuel still lagging behind, down at 3,300. So take advantage here. This guy has absolutely been crushing left-handed pitching since the start of last season. We're talking a WOBA at 400 and ISO at 233. Tyler Anderson, been a bit lucky this season against righties. Surface numbers look good. That's going to happen when your batting average on balls in play is just 151. Has allowed 3 home runs over the last 2 starts, so can be vulnerable there. And good power spot here for Vlad Guerrero Jr. All right, another power spot I really like tonight in the outfield with Pete Crow Armstrong of the Cubs. No, PCA generally hits down the lineup, and I think it's a great way to differentiate. A lot of people stacking the top of lineups. Yes, he'll have some ownership, but I don't think it's as high as he should be with him hitting potentially 6th, 7th in this lineup. Tends to scare people away, but look at the numbers for this guy against righties this season. WOBA near 400, ISO pushing 300, so a ton of power in this bat here, and I am just not buying in here on a 42-year-old Justin Verlander. Had a hell of a career. Respect him, a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt, but I expect the wheels to fall off sooner rather than later here. We're seeing a near 42% hard contact rate, 2 left-handed hitters. Another power spot I really like tonight here with Pete Crow Armstrong of the Chicago Cubs. All right, let's continue the power theme at third base with Austin Riley of the Braves. So Riley really swinging a hot bat here of late. 5 hits, couple home runs, and 5 RBI for him over the last 3 games. Another righty that absolutely smashing left-handed pitching to start this season. Kind of been a theme for Austin Riley. He's generally hit lefties very well. 445 WOBA, 333 ISO to start this season. And look at that hard contact rate, way up at almost 85% against lefties. Andrew Abbott, decent pitcher, but very vulnerable to power. 37 home runs allowed over the last couple seasons here. Another guy who can send one into the seats here tonight with Austin Riley. All right, let's get to starting pitcher. Let's go back to the mid-range here once again today with Seth Lugo. Now, Lugo, not a huge strikeout guy, but he does have 5 or more strikeouts in 4 of his last 5 starts. Had an 8 strikeout game in there as well. And I like his strikeout potential in this matchup with the Chicago White Sox. We'll get to some of their stats here in a minute, but it's not just the strikeouts. This guy's been pitching extremely well here of late. Only 13 hits allowed over his last 3 starts, averaging over 23 DraftKings points per game. Had a huge start in there at over 30. So massive upside here with Seth Lugo, along with that solid floor that he's going to deliver. The White Sox, just a great matchup, as we know. 5th highest strikeout rate against right-handed pitching. And we're talking bottom 3 in almost every single hitting category against righties. WOBA, batting average, ISO, WRC plus. Doesn't get much better than a matchup with the Chicago White Sox here tonight. Seth Lugo, price included, my favorite starting pitcher here for Tuesday night. All right, back to the bats with some value at shortstop with Carlos Koreah of Minnesota. So great buy low here on Carlos Koreah. I get it. He's been awful to start the season, but starting to wake up here a little bit, and the price is about as low as you're ever going to see on this guy, especially on DraftKings, just $3,200. Look at the numbers for him against lefties, and this is going back to last season, including this season. We're talking a WOBA over 400 and an ISO way up at 274. Also, a 69% hard contact rate against left-handed pitching. So if there's anything that's going to get this guy going, it's a lefty on the hill. We get that tonight with Cade Povich. Take advantage of these prices on Carlos Koreah. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Tuesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, click that thumbs up button, head to the comment section, and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight for my highest scoring hitter. Don't even have to guess who it is. Doesn't necessarily have to be the Beast. Going to give you 5 bats. Whichever one of them scores the most FanDuel points and your guess is the closest, we're going to give you that free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out with me today in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap things up with my favorite play for Tuesday night. You know, Mass, Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We promised you a stack. We're going to stay right there with the Minnesota Twins and go to the outfield with Byron Buxton, tonight's Beast of the Night. So Buxton, no massive games, but great sign here, putting the ball in play. 5 multi-hit games for him over the last 9. So those big numbers are going to be coming sooner than later here. And another bat in this lineup that has really hit lefties well over the course of his career. To start this season, we're talking a 467 WOBA to go along with a huge 364 ISO. So a ton of power here for Byron Buxton. Cade Povich really struggling with right-handed bats. 443 WOBA, 269 ISO, and a 56% hard contact rate. Minnesota, my favorite stack tonight, and Byron Buxton, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Tuesday 6-pack. As always, any comments, questions, feedback, whatever you guys want to talk about, you can hit me up in that YouTube comment section right below the video, or feel free to reach out on Twitter at Beermakersfan. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salud, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and checking out today's video. Best of luck on tonight's slate. We'll take a couple days off with all the day games. Be back again on Friday. Go win some money, guys. Get in that Beast of the Night contest. And thank you again for all your support here from the Fantasy Bar. We will see you.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on RotoGrinders.com/videos.